How to launch a product on Amazon. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing how you can launch your own product on Amazon, what are some of the essential steps that you need to be doing, and how can you get a successful product launch. So let's get into it. Now, one of the most simplest and easiest ways to get started with your product launch is to make sure that you are in equation to your competitors. So let's say I want to launch a home decor item or a cushion. So what I would do first before I launch my own cushion, I would just take a look at the already existing listings for that item. So let's say I want to launch something like this. So I want to launch these cushion covers. So what I would do is I would open up this item over here and I would take a look at the pricing, the overall item listing, and I would scroll down and make sure that all the information that is provided about the item over here is provided on my item as well. So that is one of the most essential steps before you go on ahead and plan the rest of your launch. Make sure that the items, details, and all of those things are answered within your overall platform, and you're making sure that none of the questions that a customer might have are unanswered that your competitor is answering. Because let's say that a person wants to buy an item like this and they saw your listing and they saw another person's listing, and this person has mentioned the material and you haven't mentioned the material, and that could be the deciding factor for a person or a customer to purchase or not purchase your product. So it's very essential that you do that. Now moving on to step number 2 is to set goals, budget, and do influencer marketing. Now whenever you are going to launch a product, you're going to have some aim. Let's say that you want to launch your product, you want a successful launch. It's going to be impossible to launch a product that is so saturated and it's so widely available. So something like makeup brushes. So a item like that, a lot of the items that you might be considering to sell are already available on Amazon. So the reason that people are going to be interested in your item is because you can do influencer marketing. Now with influencer marketing, there are a lot of things. For example, you can select a Instagram influencer, a YouTube influencer. You can contact them directly. You can search on Instagram for an influencer that would fit your needs and message them, take their email address. You can contact them via that method as well. So you can go on ahead, open up Instagram, and you can go on ahead and open up any influencer. A lot of these influencers have their management company in their bios. They have some other information about themselves in their bios as well. They also have contact information or PR emails as well. So you can contact them directly in this method as well. Or you can go talk to their media or management agency. Now, another better way to get influencers to promote your product is to go with a app like Rebate. So Rebate is a platform that allows influencers and businesses to connect with each other. So you can use Rebate to find the perfect influencer for the product that you want to launch. So what you would do is go on to just rebate.com, click on sell on Rebate. And now over here, you can click on create account. And now this will enable you to create your account. So you're going to click on I'm a seller, I want to advertise promotions, and you can go on ahead and enter this information. And just like that, your account will be created. Once your account on the Rebate platform is created, you can go on ahead and begin your campaign. Now, before you begin any campaign, there are a few things you need to do, which is to set goals and set your budget. So whenever you are going to create a campaign, let's say I want to launch my makeup brushes and they are in the same category as these ones. They're around $10 to $15 and I want to launch my campaign. So I need to understand that I need to set a goal for this campaign. What is the reason that I'm hiring this influencer for? Maybe I want an increase in sales. Maybe I want to sell more items. Maybe I want a profit. So have a definitive goal before you get started with a Rebate, before you begin your campaign. The definitive goal for me might be, for example, if these are the exact same makeup brushes or something along these lines, let's say I want to get a 10% increase in sales. That would usually be for someone that already has a campaign or has already launched their product. Let's say on product launch, on launch day, I want to cross 500 sales on the launch day of my product. And that is actually a very ambitious goal on the launch day, to get a product to sell 500 units, but let's dull it down to 250. I want to be able to sell 250 items on the launch of this product. So what I would do is I would go onto my dashboard over here, and I have set set my goal. So my goal is to get 250 items in 250 sales in the first day. And what I would do is I would click on influencer campaign over here, and we're just going to verify our account. So you're just going to verify your email address to get started, and now you can click on influencer campaign and what marketplace will this campaign lead to. So we are going to go with Amazon, click on next step over here. Then you're going to add what channel would you prefer. So Instagram, YouTube. So I want Instagram advertisement because a lot of beauty influencers are on Instagram. And then I'm going to add the category of my product so they can find the perfect influencer for me, which is going to be health and beauty. And then I'm just going to click on next step. Now, what is the goal of your campaign? And my goal is to launch a product. You're going to click on next. And just like that, they have found over 22 influencers that match my criteria. So I can go on ahead and contact these influencers via the rebate application to get started. You can also see the price ranges and the amount of followers each individual influencer has. And this will enable you to get the best of your money. So you can see obviously larger influencers charge more. The average amount is usually for around 1,000 followers, people charge like $10 to $15 per 1,000 followers on an Instagram post or story. So you can go with that price and get the best deal that you can possibly find. Now, the next thing you're going to do is to make sure once your campaign is set, once you have your goal, and then you're just going to have the influencer promote your product, you're going to send a sample product to the influencer. So whatever influencer you select, you're going to send a sample product to them so they can show it to their followers, so their followers are inclined to buy the product from you. Now, after that, there is another very important thing that you can do to get more sales on the launch of your product, which is Amazon Live. So you can see over here, Amazon has a section called Today's Deals. And you can see these are some of the top deals on Amazon. But if you go on ahead and you search for Amazon Live, you can go on to Amazon Live over here. And now this shows some of the people that are currently live, some of the stores showing their products recently live or currently live. And what this enables you to do is that this is going to give your customers more of a homey feel, and they would feel like, hey, they know more about the product, they can see the product in video. So that is another great way to make sure that you are maximizing your sales. So this is another step that you need to make sure on the launch of the product or a day prior to the launch of the product, you're doing some Amazon lives showing off the product, talking about the product to get more people to trust your product. That is the main goal of these lives. It's to trust your product and know about the authenticity of the product. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.